Piss Pit. Woo. We're here.
New location.
Special edition of Piss Pit. We're in the shop because my family is home for Christmas. First and foremost, just want to apologize for last week. You can definitely still hear that, but it's cool.
Yeah, no, I tried my hardest to keep that quiet.
The episode that was posted earlier today is last week's episode. Technical difficulties. Our batteries fucking died. That's the technical difficulties.
Pretty advanced technical difficulties.
Yeah, and then I just...
This one is charged, though?
No, we're good. Full
batteries. Full batteries.
Yeah, brand new batteries.
Hell yeah.
And I just was very upset about it, so I didn't listen and make sure that it was okay. So it does cut off.
We were all pretty upset about it.
It does cut off right at the end. It's an abrupt ending, but it's a good episode. It's great. So go listen. This is upload number 2
proud of the ending.
Friday, what is it, the 16th, the 15th?
15th.
Friday the 15th.
It is the 15th.
Episode number 2.
It's almost the 16th.
Double
Thanks,
upload.
Trevor.
It might be posted on the 16th. But still, double upload.
Most definitely will be.
The 17th of December.
We've got Briar back again. We're here.
Briar is now our second most returning guest.
Yeah. I mean, he's only competing with fucking you, who's become a main part, and Alex Brooks, who is on our least popular episode. It's only on 4
so
streams.
we're not bringing that guy back.
Yeah. The only one lower than that one is the pilot, but obviously it's a pilot.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I haven't even listened to that one.
Yeah, back when
I'll
we
be
had
honest,
the
I
Christmas
haven't listened to
stream.
any of them, sadly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They are intense. If you do find the time, I totally get it. I used to not be a podcast person, and I'm still not. This is the only podcast I listen to.
Yeah.
So if you do find the time, give it a listen, but I totally get it.
Actually,
where can I find it?
Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to try to get them on YouTube here pretty soon.
cool.
The biggest thing, or a podcast I actually listen to, is called The Chuckle Sandwich. It's the one with Ted Nivison, Slimesicle, and Jay Schlatt.
We don't shout out other podcasts here.
I'm gonna do it.
This is the only podcast in the world.
No, I'm gonna do it because that's the other podcast.
And that's it.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Stay worthy.
I probably
stay loyal.
listened to about
I got
4
you.
hours of a different podcast today.
Oh,
I do
shit.
listen to this one from
fuck.
time to time, but I do love me some Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker.
Really?
Yeah. No,
Don't know who those guys are.
They're funny. You should. They're pretty funny.
I guess I have listened to a little bit of Cold Ones. Cold Ones is a good
Cold Ones
is
is
a
a
good
good
funny
one.
podcast. But you want to say something? You got an
Fuck
in
the
there?
Dodgers.
Fuck
Okay.
the Dodgers.
Yeah, fuck the
Fuck
Dodgers.
the Dodgers.
Get this out of our system first.
Yeah.
Fuck the Dodgers. Baseball sucks right now. We hate the Mariners.
Hate the Mariners.
Which
I hate
sucks
Shohei
'cause
Ohtani.
before all the trades and everything that the Mariners have done, before I started fucking hating them this offseason, I asked my grandparents for Christmas for a Julio Rodriguez jersey.
Oh.
And I'm like, I've wanted one forever, but now it's like, I hate the Mariners.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I was thinking about it. I'll definitely still go to a few games this year. But my plan was, sorry, I just burped. I was trying to make it as quiet as
into
possible.
the mic.
I know. I just went. All you could hear was. But
You just went really silent.
I know. I just gotta stop talking. I almost threw up. Yeah, no, I'll still go to a couple games, but I was planning on getting like those flex tickets where you can go to like 30 games.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them any more money if they're not going to do anything with my money.
So
If they're one of the
frustrating.
most profitable teams in the league, I don't want them to take the money and then just put it right back into their pockets.
Stop moneyballing us,
I
Seattle.
will. I'm going to be honest.
It's not even Moneyball.
It's not even Moneyball. It's just pure retardation. Like they're not doing anything. Like the only things that they're doing is trying to save money.
Yeah, keep preaching.
They don't need to save money.
So today we're sipping on some Cayman Jacks, some margaritas, margaritas.
No way.
They're good.
It's got. You know what kind of bothers me about this?
What's that?
It's called a Cayman Jack, but this is very clearly an alligator.
I came in, Jack.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to get.
That was so fucking stupid.
I'm gonna move on from that, and I wanna get our favorite weekly segment out of the way.
Yeah.
Sorry if this isn't the right one. Yep, clapping. Whoop. WOTW baby, Woman of the Week.
We can still hear you.
I'm so sorry.
We've got two
No,
stories.
I'm a little
Two
sick,
stories. And
I'm not sick. I just got. It must be. I think I got asbestos in my lungs.
lovely.
Yeah.
Two stories. One ends with
double header.
One ends with a happy ending.
Oh my god, and a happy ending.
We're gonna
haven't
we're-
had one of those in years.
We're gonna start with that.
I hear there's a place down the road that gives them out.
Hey.
Okay, so there's this new woman I've been talking to. We're
New
gonna
woman dropped.
we're gonna call her Corvette. Corvette's her name.
Corvette.
Corvette.
What kind of Corvette does she drive?
She doesn't drive a Corvette.
Why the fuck do you call it Corvette?
I'll explain later. Her
Okay.
name's Corvette.
Whore.
You Trevor gets it. Trevor gets
I get it.
Um,
Oh, I do.
yeah.
I was like, I don't.
So okay, so was it what day were we playing? Were we playing Fortnite and I left you guys? Was that Wednesday? Or was that Thursday?
That'd be Wednesday.
That was
Yeah,
Wednesday.
I
Okay,
think
okay,
that'd be
okay.
Wednesday, yeah.
So Monday night we matched on Tinder, and
How every perfect love story starts.
yeah, right. And immediately, I mean, we're hitting it off. You know, I get her number and we're texting. We make plans to go on a date Tuesday, the next day. We go to
Which is quick.
We go to
That's
Dave and
quick.
Buster's. We go to the arcade.
Charlie's favorite
My
place.
favorite
right now.
place. We had an awesome time. I kicked her ass at all the arcade games except for Mario Kart. She kicked my ass at Mario Kart. Ain't that some shit?
No one ever makes me bleed my own blood. Never. That's what I feel like when Charlie lost. He was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like,
But it was great. We had a good time. And we drove around a little bit. And she drives a BMW. She was driving around in her BMW.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
why
It's
don't
a-
we
it's
call
a-
her
it's-
Beamer?
It's a nice BMW though. Like we were
Oh wait, I know. Okay, my
we're
bad.
going quick. Going quick down the road. Anyways,
She drove.
yeah, she
Oh, yeah.
drove. So great time. We just had continued texting after that. Then the next day, we duoed up on Fortnite. We played some duos, and I know you guys were on that day. The servers were fucking sweaty.
They were
We
so
were fucking pissed,
Dude,
I was
at
getting
you.
pissed. I was okay. I was getting pissed, and I was trying to keep it in because I just wanted to fucking rage.
Because we talked about last episode how
So-
Fortnite brings out a whole different person
Yeah,
in you.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to fucking rage because it was so bad. I was like, we're gonna get at least 2 Vic Roys,
Right.
tonight. And
That's what you expect.
we got like maybe one top 25. Like it was bad, and we were in. She's level
doing
1.
bad, too.
Like reboot rally. I was getting reboot rally challenges. That's how long it's been since she played. I was like, where the fuck are my bot lobbies?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, it was still fun. We continued texting.
Fortnite
and I mean,
date.
like I'm trying to like play it cool, you know. And then we just spontaneously made plans to hang out today prior to the podcast. So this is just a few hours ago.
Few hour lore drop.
Yeah, and we got dinner, and then
Where at?
Applebee's.
Hell
And that
yeah.
was her suggestion, not mine.
Yikes. Oh.
I said I was like
I
don't
said
wanna-
red flag.
I
Leave her.
don't want to eat. I was like, I'm not gonna suggest a chain restaurant because I don't want to seem like that guy. And she's like, oh, I love Applebee's. And I was like, okay, bet. Let's eat Applebee's. I could fuck up.
I would
some
have driven
Applebee's.
my car off the road.
I would have ran.
Yeah.
You have gone where no man has dared gone before, and that
It's
is a
like-
date at Applebee's.
That's
But-
like Trevor and his poor people food.
Dude, it's bad.
No, it
what?
was-
Hey, I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah, it
What do
was.
you mean? What do you mean
No,
poor people
no.
food?
Remember the distasteful joke I made when we went to
Oh,
Hop Jacks?
yes.
I was like, oh, is this where the poor
The
people
poor
like
and then
your
I was like, and then
family eat?
I was like, yes, my whole family has eaten here before. We love it here.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's poor people food. And he
Anyways,
just,
keep
he just
going.
looked at me with a
Um,
blank
I'm done with this
expression.
guy.
I'm
Can
so
I-
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So, then we're just sitting there at one of the booths, and we're just chatting it up, getting to know each other a little bit more, and we just start making fun and talking shit of all the other couples at Applebee's. It was so fucking fun.
You ever seen these
And-
before, Trevor?
For anybody
That's a whole
listening,
$2.
someone just pulled out $2 and tried to flex that on me.
So
Which I'm gonna go ahead and rebuttal with
holy.
Oh.
20, 40.
Oh, he's got a 20.
We got tips today.
I have a
so.
bill that you don't have.
So afterwards we came back to my house, and it was just I was taking a piss, and we were grabbing some warm clothes because we were gonna go up to the lookout on Mud Mountain and just look at the stars and the view and whatnot.
Solomon also has a $2 bill for
That is rare.
That's what he's flexing.
And
I've got 8 of them.
I pull into my driveway, and I turn on my car because she drove again. She just likes to drive, which is so off-putting for me because I always
You
drive.
always drive.
So, but I turn on the heat in my car, and she sits down in the passenger seat. She's like, "I'll just wait here for you," and I'm like, "Cool." I take a piss. I grab coats, and then as I walk out, my parents get home from my mom and my aunt gets home from picking my dad up from the airport. And she's just sitting in the car, and my aunt's like looking in the car, like she thought I was in there, and it was just like it's just too soon for the parents.
Oh, that would've
the
been
parent
so
meet, you know, like
awkward.
it's only second the time that we've hung out. And
Right.
yeah, I was just like, sorry about that, you know, but we went up to the mountain,
That's some random woman.
had a really, really good time.
Did you pipe?
She's like, I've never seen the stars like this bright before, and I was like,
That's kind of sad.
yeah,
That's actually really sad.
I was like, we could
That's
go like
really sad.
another few miles up the mountain, and it'll just get better.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really, really, really awesome.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the happy ending.
We had a good time.
We're gonna go on another date here pretty soon.
Are you?
Yeah. Things are good with old Corvette.
Charlie
But,
and Corvette came and visited me at work.
Yeah.
today,
Oh yeah,
actually,
I forgot that part.
And they got to meet the boss.
Yeah, we stopped at the Rainier, and I was like, hey, you wanna meet my brother Trevor?
Trevor's white, by the way.
Very.
And yeah, no, she was a little awkward. She was a little silent,
awkward.
but
and I was also
that's
just dirt tired, so like
expected.
I had nothing to say. I
Um,
was just like, hey.
yeah.
It was so awkward. You
But-
pointed out my tattoo.
She was like, I was like, sorry, I didn't know you're gonna have to meet like the boss too. And she was like, no, he's funny.
No, literally, like I got off the phone with you, and he was like, "Who was that? Charlie?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What is he doing?" I was like, "Oh, he's like on a date. He's come see me." And he's like, "Cool." He walked out. he fucking walked away, and I was like, "Oh." Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. We had a really good time. And so story number 2.
That was story number
there's
one.
That was story number 1. This is quick. This is a quick.
Jeez. All right.
So
Who's yapping over there?
Everyone knows from last month or so the BBW.
Oh yeah.
the
yeah.
big, beautiful black woman.
The beautiful black woman. just beautiful black woman.
No, I'm combining the
That's-
real meaning
that would
by
be
it.
BBBW.
I know, but I'm combining them.
Anyways, so
Bountiful breast woman. I'm sorry. I wanted to say that.
she texts me and she's like, I have some news. ... This is before I met Corvette. This is like 2 days before I met Corvette.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry. I've been holding it in.
So she texts me, hey, I have some news. And I was like, what's up? And she's like, it's big, so mentally prepare yourself. ... I'm like, what the fuck?
You never want to hear that.
Yeah, so
No.
we've only...
Yeah.
So I've known her for...
I'm actually a man.
a month or two now, and I've only hung out with her twice. Like, just so we're
Dude,
clear.
Corvette's got her beat.
Yeah, Corvette had her beat big time right off the bat.
dude.
We're just throwing that out there. But she texts me. She's like, so I had to I think I mentioned prior that she was in the army.
Yeah.
She was like, she had to get drug tested and like everything tested, army stuff, and there's no drugs, but they found a baby.
Oh.
And
No.
She was like, I forget what the term is. It's like apoptic or something pregnancy where like you don't have any.
Wow, I cannot speak.
Eptop.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It means
Yeah.
you just have no symptoms, like flat belly and everything. And I was like, man, how long are you along? And she's like 3 or 4 months. And
That's insane.
so like we're clear, we've never piped. So I know it's not.
I was literally
It's-
gonna make
yeah.
the joke. I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
and then you like read the
you
room.
saw
You're
me
like,
come up.
I saw you
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
up
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, they're making me go to North Carolina or something like that.
somewhere terrible like that.
Yeah, so I was just like, so I'm not ready for that responsibility. That's what I said.
You'll be
She's like,
fine.
I totally get it. I really
You're
like.
not the stepdad.
was
You're the dad that
dad
stepped up.
She was like, I really, really like you, and I wanted to let you know and like not lead you on.
That was very nice of her.
Yeah.
Very nice
Yeah.
of her to
I
not
was
be
like-
like, "This is you're gonna take care of
I
this
respect
child."
that.
Yeah, I was like, I really appreciate that, but I'm not ready for that responsibility. And I mean, I hope she's not listening to this, because if we're being real, I was like, kind of only there to maybe pipe, and that's it. I wasn't into her like that. Which kind of feel bad, but
I mean,
it all worked out in the end, right?
So wait, so
Sure.
is she pregnant?
She's pregnant.
This silence.
And
So-
she's not. She's not getting rid of it. She's keeping it.
I don't.
And there, I didn't ask her
She's-
about the dad, but I don't think the dad's a part of the picture.
Oh, of course not. That's why you were part of the
Yeah,
picture.
So-
yeah.
The word you're trying to say is so like what is that like? Because it's ectopic, I believe.
Ectopic.
It's like
It's an
it's
ectopic
like a,
pregnancy.
It's
Yeah.
like an
So-
asymptomatic pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like there's like you can't really if you're just standing there like you're not gonna know that.
'Cause
you're
from what
pregnant.
I mean, I might be wrong, but from what I know, that meant like a miscarriage.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm not
I don't
100%
know
sure.
much, but I
Google
went
must
through the
help
same
us.
thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, there's really no symptoms to it.
Yeah.
So-
An ectopic pregnancy. It's when the fertilized egg implants outside the uterus. And
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I keep.
And it
burping.
miscarries.
I'm so
and
sorry.
I believe.
Yeah. So basically, it's dangerous.
It's very
So-
dangerous. It's scary and dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's terrifyingly dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why he
There-
said that, and I was like, oh, uh-oh. That's
Yeah,
not good.
I knew exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it was I'm like shit.
It's
I don't
like
know
a-
what
Like that-
she's gonna go through,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
that's
that's-
not good.
because it can get to the point where you need surgery, like a
Yeah, I
surgery
got
to.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it can cause huge problems, and like if it goes untreated, it obviously
Yeah.
it obviously can lead to death.
Yeah.
Well,
It
BBW, if you are listening to this, I hope everything works out for you.
Yeah.
That is pretty rough.
Hope you
You'll get through it. You
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
raise a beautiful young man or woman or
Yeah.
whatever they decide.
Yeah.
Did she
I mean,
say?
I'm pretty sure she'll be a wonderful mother.
Oh, probably.
Did she say ectopic pregnancy?
Yes, that was the exact word that she used.
Okay, so then she's not gonna have a baby.
Yeah, then she's not
Okay.
going to.
Yeah, that
but-
baby is. There's,
Oh,
no. There's,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Just-
it's outside of where it's supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
not in the facilities.
It's,
it
yeah,
needs to
yeah,
be.
yeah.
it's
that-
not going to grow correctly.
That's not good
Which
at all.
also means that she needs to kind of get that taken care of, because that can. Like,
She's in the army. They'll figure it
Yeah.
out for her. And
no,
it'll
they
be paid
won't. The
for.
VA fucking sucks.
Fair.
My
Um,
buddy had to get ankle surgery.
I mean,
and he went to the VA doctor because you have to go there first before you can go to any outside doctor. And he had his ankle basically. He had a ligament torn, and what they did is they went into his ankle, like cut it all up. Imagine no offense to Trevor, imagine like 6 Trevors all trying to do surgery on someone's ankle.
No, that's true though, because
They
like
told him, yeah, we're just gonna do a quick little cut. You'll only be under for like 15 minutes. We'll like get a good look at what's going on inside, and then because you can't really tell much from the MRI or the X-rays or anything. They're like, yeah, we'll just take it's non-invasive. Like we're just gonna cut it open really quick, look at it, and then stitch it back together, and we'll give you a diagnosis. You won't need surgery for this. He woke up 3 hours later, and he wasn't able to walk for a year. Because
bro said it's gonna be fine. And then it
because
was
they
not
cut
fine.
it open, and when they were looking at it, they're like, yeah, we could probably fix this. And they just like started putting things together and like basically
Oh, my God.
clipping things together. And then they were like, this is probably okay. And they stitched him back up, and they
Jesus.
wrapped his ankle up, and they were like, yeah, so this is like 3 hours later. Like, yeah, so we fixed it, and you should be good to go. And his ankle was like the size of a basketball
Oh,
and just
no.
bright purple for like 6 months. And then he tried to walk on it. He still couldn't walk on it. So it took him another 6 months to make a full recovery from there. And physical therapy in the military, for him anyways, is like, oh, you can walk now. Cool. Run a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's it. It's not like, yeah, we need to do stretches. You need to like roll your ankle so you can like spell your name out, do the alphabet with your ankle, like kind of roll it out. It's like, oh,
it's full blast.
you have a movement, you can move it. Go run a mile. It needs to be under 7 minutes. Go, and like you'll get in like it's crazy.
The army is a little crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change the subject real quick. Trevor, my mom just shot me a text. I forgot to ask you. She's hoping that you could stay at my house tomorrow and watch Chico.
Tomorrow is
Saturday.
Daniel's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like just not like be there the whole time. Like spend the night at my house tomorrow.
Okay.
And just
I could probably do that.
Let him in and out. And
For a cat.
yeah, she's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't actually mean that because I know she's probably gonna hear that.
Yeah, it's
but-
jokes.
Yeah,
we
she,
love
she,
you.
She loves her cat
She- yeah,
like
she-
it's her own child.
Yeah.
And he that spoiled motherfucker. He
I could beat the
God,
shit out of that
I
cat
hate him,
right
but I
now.
love
I
him.
hate you. Hate him, but you love him. Like she wakes up like 3 or 4 times in the night to let him in and outside of the house.
That's
because he
fucking
just
wild.
meows at the door.
No.
To be
Yeah,
fair, like
the
I would
same.
love
I'd
to,
say
but
no.
I don't know if I would. I'd probably because I sleep like.
You don't have to do what she does. You can,
Okay,
You
okay.
can let him outside and just leave him out there all night.
Okay, because I was like, I don't.
Just make sure his food bowl is full and that he gets his treat in the morning.
Okay, I know where streets at that
Yeah.
one.
Treat?
He gets
Every
treat.
morning.
Oh
It's
my
his
gosh.
breakfast. He gets
I
a
don't even eat
breakfast treat.
breakfast most days. What
Yeah,
the
neither.
fuck?
the
I-
cat is.
I
spoiled.
should be able to. I should.
Yeah,
be able to.
you don't have to be there all day. Just
I'll say yeah.
maybe
I mean,
once or twice show up on Saturday, check in on him, let him in if he's out, or let him out if he's in, and then.
Once or twice?
Solomon, you
Just
want
make
to
sure
take
he's
over for the
alive.
day shifts?
I'm gonna be completely honest. If you told me to do this, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I can do that, and I wouldn't do it. Because
My
it's a
whole thing is
cat,
that I live 20 minutes
and it would
away.
be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
That's why
so-
she wants you to stay the night.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, I'd stay during the night. It's a,
Bargain. Ask
not-
for money.
I'm not gonna ask for money.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
will.
gonna ask for money.
Yes, you will.
I'm not gonna ask. You're a terrible person.
No, that's what you do. If someone's like, hey, can you perform
Yeah, I do
this
that for
service
someone
for
if
me?
I didn't like see them as a mom, dude. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'll do it for free.
You don't need to ask for money, but you can have as many strippers and cocaine in the house as you want.
That's what I like to hear. That's called bargaining, baby. I didn't even have to say anything.
Oh no!
It's okay, Trevor.
Just ask her to
Screams.
leave a stack of 20s for you.
Tips are appreciated.
Tips are appreciated. I should be able to. Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Come in with an
When is that
iPad.
happening?
I have no clue.
No clue.
No
What?
clue.
Oh,
I pick up the little guy, so I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I should be able to.
Cool.
Solomon,
Crack open the Dr. P.
you haven't even asked me how my day went.
What the fuck,
How's your
Solomon?
day?
You're. Oh,
Don't
fuck
care.
you.
That did
That-
not sound genuine.
that felt a little forced. I want you to
Trevor,
retry.
hey, how was your day?
You know what, Brer? Thank you.
shut the fuck! Unplug his microphone now.
I don't even have to unplug his microphone. I can just mute him.
Oh.
Wow.
That's so fucked up.
Wait, you're telling me that if I needed to cough, I could just go like this and you could mute?
I mean, it still picks up on the other mics. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is
But
better.
it's better than that one time where I had to cough really bad because I was sick and I like got up and I went to go cough into your brother's bed.
To be fair, we
and I
haven't.
just slammed my face on the wall.
To be fair, we didn't have this setup at that time.
Oh, you know, you're definitely right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But that
Um,
was a funny moment. A piss
now-
pit
That
funny
was
moment.
awful. That was the first beatbox night.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Iconic night in Pittsburgh
Yeah,
history.
Oh.
shit on Trevor's face.
You did, you did. I mean, I don't know if I should bring this up now, but I am gonna bring it up now. I have an idea for the next episode for anybody who's listening to this
really?
episode.
We're not talking about
No, we're talking-
Monument Mythos.
No, we're not. I was thinking. Now, people can decide this. We do like a tier list, and we like get something that we're really like a certain topic, and then we tier it and kind of talk about those things. I think that'd be really interesting for like an episode. So there aren't like, cause I like us just rambling, but like to kind of have like, you know, for some episodes we have like a whole like segment. I don't know. I was just thinking
That being said, next episode is going to be our Christmas special.
is it?
Yeah.
We could like rank like Christmas songs or I don't know.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to do because I was
I was
Mary Did You Know is an awful Christmas song because if you read the Bible
Not now.
story, she obviously knew.
I was just thinking that
And the little drummer boy, if you have a
He
newborn
wasn't little.
child, if you have a newborn
Stop,
child,
this is for next week.
if you have a newborn child, do you want someone to walk up on you? Right. If you had a newborn child and if it was like the middle of the night, do you want some little fucking douchebag, some little Arab douchebag walking up with a drum going bing 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 bing, playing a song for your baby?
No.
It's an awful song.
Didn't even like the nurses coming in.
Exactly. Also, I said a little annoying Arab kid because it was in the middle.
Actually, Trevor, sorry, scratch what I said about watching Chico tomorrow. My mom wants Trevot to watch Chico.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foreign exchange
That's
student
gone.
from Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
Trevor.
I'll ask him if he's available.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Christmas episode next week. That's so exciting. Christmas is
Yeah.
in like a week and a half.
10 days.
10 days.
days,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm counting down.
That's
I only have
crazy.
4 more days a week for work.
4 more days a week.
Somebody's got to let off the alcohol.
No, I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep.
That's so real.
Yeah. I woke up at 3:30.
That's
this morning.
stronger than the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That's
the
what's
world's
pushing him through.
strongest drug.
it's rough. I think my heart's gonna stop.
I think that's from all the fucking energy drinks.
The caffeine.
You drank.
Yeah, no, I did have it. So I was telling Charlie how tired I was, and he was like, "Oh, I have Red Bull," and I was like, "No, I really shouldn't have another one. I've already had a bunch
As
of
he cracks it
caffeine
open.
today." Yeah, I went downstairs and I
Yeah.
cracked one open.
Oh, so you're running off
So-
pure.
I'm running off an Aussie lemonade monster juice. I
If
love
we
those.
if we had to take a guess, what's your milligrams of caffeine today?
Today I had 2 rains, so that's 600
600.
milligrams. And then
Are
I
they
had
300 each other?
Yeah, 300 each.
Yeah.
And then I had.
I thought there were 600.
I had a.
I thought there.
I
Yeah.
think, I think that's illegal.
Might be.
That might be. That's like 6 cups of fucking coffee.
Yeah.
Who cares?
That's
Yeah,
more than six.
that's more than 6.
A class.
That's like.
I know, like 8 ounces of regular coffee is 80 milligrams of caffeine.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yikers.
mama, that's like 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8 of them would be 640 milligrams of caffeine. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Quick
Okay.
maths.
And then I had a monster.
Right over my head.
Yeah. What's 8 times 8, Trevor?
13.
Dude, I
You're
have
doing great. Give me no.
my teacher gave me a rhyme for 8 times 8 in the 3rd grade.
8 times
and it's
8 is 38.
No.
I was just about to say that.
8 times 8 dropped on the floor. Pick it up. It's 64.
What the
No
fuck?
way.
Do you know how I remembered it? When I close my eyes, I can see the times table, everything up to 12. in my mind. I'm
Wow.
like Rain Man. You
That's
ask me a
crazy.
multiplication question with any number between 0 and 12, I can probably do it.
Dude, how I figured out my 9s is by going like this.
Well, what you do is if it's like 9 times
Or
7,
not-
it's 63 because you have to. It's always
The
numbers
digits
will always add up to
add
9.
9. Yeah.
So,
Really?
Yeah. So 9
I
times
figured
7
that
is
out when I
63.
was, like,
6 plus 3 is
7.
9. 9 times 4 is 36. 3 plus 6
Yeah.
is 9.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
9 times 5 is 45.
What kind of?
Okay, we get
Did
it.
you have to ride a bus to school, Trevor?
Yeah, I was poor and had to drive a bus to school.
Right,
You
bus.
drove
I
it?
dri-
You drove it. You had to get a job.
There was one day.
He was that poor.
He showed up at 3 in the morning, and he made sure that bus was fully operational. And he went and he picked up everybody.
So
I yelled at so many kids.
I'm segueing a little bit. So from the 2 times that I've hung out with Corvette,
We're
I've-
back to Corvette.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
I
Keep
can
going.
shut up. I can.
No,
shut
no, keep going. We're kidding.
I've learned how.
We're giving you some
extremely-
crap, man.
I've
Yeah.
learned how extremely uncultured she is.
Oh.
So we were
How-
talking. I was like today. I was like, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Top tier Christmas movie.
Ooh.
Because we were talking about Christmas or not Christmas Vacation. We were talking about
There's only one right answer.
The Nightmare
Die
Before
Hard.
Christmas. Oh fucking hell, man.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
We were
Anyway.
we were talking about
So sorry.
Nightmare Before Christmas, and she's like, because we were talking about Halloween costumes.
That's not a Christmas movie.
We were talking.
It is a
I know
Christmas
it's
movie.
it's not.
It
It's not.
is.
Okay.
It is a-
just-
It is
we'll
a-
save that. You guys can save that for next week.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up.
We're
getting a little
We were
ahead.
talking about Halloween costumes, and I was like, "Oh, it's Jack Skellington for Halloween one
Mm-hmm.
year," and she's like, "Oh, I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas." Like, what the fuck?
That's what I do. That's what I
Um,
do. Yeah.
and I'm like, okay,
Do
so
it
then
then,
what,
hey.
what's your favorite Christmas movie? Not that it's really a Christmas movie, but what's your favorite one? And she was thinking about it for a while, and she was like, you know, I haven't watched too many Christmas movies. I was like, have you seen Christmas Vacation? She's like, what's that?
Ooh. Yikes.
And I was like, National
Oh
Lampoon's
my gosh, Trevor.
Christmas Vacation, and she's like Clark Griswold, Chevy Chase, right over her head. Like the Vacation series, Vegas Vacation, Christmas Vacation,
Just
Vacation.
nuts yakking
There's
on
one more.
bone.
What's the last European Vacation?
Red flag, am I
And
right?
she's like no. And then I looked up a picture of Chevy Chase, and she's like, oh, I know what that guy is.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes it a little bit. It's still not acceptable at all in any.
Yeah,
way.
no, like we were just talking about pop culture in general. She's extremely uncultured. It's crazy.
Yeah. What's her favorite movie? Did you ask that?
So she never named a Christmas movie, and I haven't asked what her favorite movie it was. We're talking about horror movies, because I think that's the first movie
I
want
want to apologize for the loud sound. Okay, I had to get up and have a moment.
You can apologize for your voice crack.
No, not at all,
Oh,
fatty.
Apologize.
Okay, but I do want to apologize for the big loud boom. I had to get up and have a moment to
Yeah.
myself.
I thought you were gonna walk away with your
I
headphones on.
I was
Just
about
take
to.
everything down.
I was about to, and then I realized I shouldn't do that.
She has seen the Saw movies though. We were talking about horror movies.
Okay,
She's
who
seen the
cares?
Saw movies.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of mid, but it's like if you say you like horror, you've seen the Saw movies.
Yeah.
Dude, you're.
I'm a-
Just tell me to mute you, dude. Like, okay, yeah. So I mean that's all. I've got
Trevor,
some.
stop.
I've
Oh,
no,
you're
I muted
muted
it.
now?
Okay, he's muted.
I've got some
My
culturing
fault.
to do to
Yeah,
put into this.
she's got you now though.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. Are you good, Trevor? Nope. Okay. How about now? Nope. Okay. Oh my fucking
my
god.
goodness. Hey, if you
Okay.
move it like this and then rotate it.
Dude, I just
Sorry about that. Getting up was a terrible idea,
Yeah.
but I really needed to. That's how upset I was. Is that I
Yeah.
was willing to ruin the podcast for
But,
how
um,
stupid that was.
I mean,
there's so many different random background noises.
I know it was it's not the same setup.
it's not the
No,
same
and
setup,
I-
and we apologize for that. But we're working
We're
with what we
making
got.
it we're making
But
it work.
yeah, you know it's
This
you
is
know
very
funny?
cozy.
Most professional podcasts, they take like a week or two off for the Christmas season. Not Piss
Not
Pit.
piss pit.
Yeah.
Weekly
We fucking
uploads.
We stick. All right.
Even last week's upload that we missed, we still posted it.
We
Double
posted it.
upload Friday.
You're welcome, guys.
Piss Pit, baby.
Piss pit. Every Friday, or
every-
sometimes twice Fridays.
Sullivan just wants to talk, man.
No, I'm sorry. I realized that I had nothing to contribute because I was just gonna say my burps smell like Cheez-Its. Oh my god!
All right. Well,
No, I was gonna say I do like this setup.
This is dope.
Like this makes me.
I think the audio is gonna be worse than in
Yeah.
my brother's room.
for sure, but like just like the atmosphere.
It is a
Yeah.
dope atmosphere with the fire going and the mini fridge behind me
Yeah.
for the alcohol.
Yeah, I have like.
But
Oh, did you hear that?
I
My gosh,
did.
that was my elbow.
unfortunately,
through
this
here.
isn't gonna
Yeah.
be permanent. You know, this is my dad's
Oh.
area.
This is probably a one-time
Is
Christmas
your dad
special.
out here at 10:45 p.m. on a Friday night?
He's not, but it's just the extra work that we have to go through. Like after the episode, we're gonna have to push this table back in, take these certain chairs back.
Yeah, we
in
don't
the
just we don't
house.
Yeah,
get to just
you
go
will.
I have
home.
to take all the alcohol back into my fridge. It's,
Okay.
so there's
Got a
some work. This whole
Fucking
setup.
splinter
I
in
don't
my
want to
ass.
leave this.
That'll happen.
I don't want to leave this whole setup outside in the cold, so it all has to go back inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's issues with
How long does it take you to set up?
it. It took like 15 minutes.
15 minutes. That's not
It
bad.
won't. It'll take less afterwards.
Mhm.
I grabbed a laundry basket and I threw everything in it, and then I
Yeah.
Really?
walked outside.
That's so real.
Do the same thing.
That it works. It
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Briar, how's life been?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You got
Living
any
life.
interesting stories?
Yeah, not for this show.
No.
Fair
Not
enough.
for this show.
Fair enough.
Hey man,
Solomon knows what I'm talking about.
we're super open here. I mean, maybe later, maybe in the future.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Yeah. For legal reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now
Okay.
for legal reasons. Yeah.
Well, if you bring that up, then we,
No.
we can
We're all
skip
good.
right by. it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a legitimate question to ask you, and I just totally blanked. Like,
Oh, now I'm excited for it.
I know it was gonna be super lame. It was basically like, how have you been? But it was a little bit more like dialed in
Ah,
on like, what'd you do this week?
this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a week since you recorded
Let's
your first
see.
episode.
Yeah.
You got a week's worth of content.
This week, looked for jobs, sat in bed, and watched Yellowstone.
There you go.
Yellowstone. I've been
Hell
meaning to
yeah.
watch that. Is that a good show?
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Great
you
Oh,
know
yeah.
what's funny is that's pretty much what I did at work
Yeah.
all this week.
I was getting paid to do that.
If you guys look at my screen time for this week, I'm really glad that it
Go ahead and
doesn't
pull it
show
up. Yeah,
specific
pull it
websites. But ooh, my sound's all the way up. That's not good. So I was on TikTok for 6 hours today.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Look at him go.
I'm running a
Damn.
10 hours 45 minutes of screen time today. That's
Wow.
absurd for me.
That is
Damn.
absurd.
Yesterday, 11 and a half hours. 4 of those hours were on TikTok. Another hour 16 was on Netflix. On Wednesday, 4 hours on Netflix. An hour 25 on Max, HBO Max.
Mm.
I
It's
watched
HBO Max.
I can one up you here real quick. Granted, I have YouTube autoplay on when I go to sleep.
I do too. I do
But-
too.
Yeah.
I have like daily, like about 10 hours on YouTube daily
Holy shit.
because it just plays the whole time I'm sleeping.
I can't tell you how high mine was on YouTube and Netflix when COVID hit.
Dude.
Oh
yeah.
my
yeah.
god.
I
I think
used
I
to-
average at like 13 hours.
That's fair.
13.
I used to
No,
pride
what else are you
myself.
supposed to do during
I used to
COVID?
pride myself on my screen time only being like 4 or 5 hours a day.
Mhm.
And now that I'm not doing anything while I'm at work and I'm just watching movies, like, it's just, yeah, like that.
But that's on my phone. On my iPad, probably
Oh yeah.
4 times that.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Does anyone want another drink?
That's a good-
mini fridge.
Yeah, I'll take whatever you can reach.
Yeah, whatever
I
you
can reach anything. You're done here? You want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of COVID, though, you know what game I absolutely know like?
Beer,
Fortnite.
beer or margarita?
Oh,
Margarita.
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 I thought you were answering for me.
No,
That's
it's
the only
okay.
reason I
So,
said
a
margarita.
little bit of backstory. I know life's Skyrim.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my first ever rated M game, it was Skyrim. It was on Xbox 360. The day it came out is when I got
Have a
it.
watermelon, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I'll take the strawberry. He just
Okay.
had a strawberry.
I just had a mango, so.
Here. I'll take that one.
This is a watermelon.
Oh, that's a watermelon?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought it was strawberry.
So,
I want strawberry.
that was the first rated M game my mom bought me. And how I convinced her was getting my cousin to be like, no, you can be a wizard, you can be a vampire, like you don't have to hurt anybody, it's cool. And I was like, all right, hell yeah, like convincing my mom. And we watched the trailer where Todd Howard was like, you see that mountain in the background, you can go explore it. And I was like, holy shit, a mountain? I could explore a mountain. Todd, you got me sold. I'm 8 years old, Todd, but I want to explore this mountain. And like I played how like an 8 or 9 year old would play a advanced RPG like that. I probably got through like 1 or 2 missions. But I remember so vividly like just the entire world. So when COVID hit, I was like, what game should I fucking know life? I was like, Skyrim. I beat Skyrim in 4 days.
Damn.
The entire
Wow.
game. The
Oh my
entire game. And I've never beat the game before. And I was like, what is happening? And like I was like, oh my god, I'm done with the game. It's been 4 days.
Well,
Holy
like,
shit.
So we think like the phone time, the screen time, and the like just no lifing video games and shit was bad just during COVID. Who here actually got COVID and was actually quarantined?
I didn't.
Those like
Home Alone.
those 2 weeks were fucking crazy,
Dude.
When you like literally couldn't leave your room.
Couldn't leave your room.
Wait, whoa. You guys couldn't leave your room?
Yeah, well, my
No.
mom's a nurse, so she was super strict about it, and it was during.
My mom was scared.
It was during the very start of COVID when
My
everyone
dad
was
called me a
freaking the-
bitch and told me to go outside.
See,
So I did.
That's how my dad was
Yeah.
about it. But my mom, she was a nurse, so she saw people die
Yeah.
from it. She was very stressed about the whole situation,
Which is
And
very
it was-
valid for her.
It
Yeah.
was very
Yeah.
very early on when I got it, because fucking DA, I think the person you're going to have a party with tomorrow, he gave it to me at the goddamn movie theater.
Yeah, I remember.
I was there.
Yeah,
Dude, I was so stressed about
me
that.
and Mike got it.
Yeah, that's
from
right.
him.
I think
But yeah,
someone else got it too.
no,
right?
I think it was just me and Mike.
Really?
But yeah, I was quarantined for 2 weeks, stuck in my room. I mean, it was cool for like the first 3 days, and like my mom, she had to take the 2 weeks off of work, even though she didn't have it because she's a nurse, so she couldn't be around patients.
Yeah.
And the whole time she was like taking care of me. It was like being a child again. She'd leave a plate of food at the bottom of the stairs.
Ew.
Three days or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd grab it, I'd eat it, and then I'd leave the dirty dishes at the bottom of the stairs, and then she'd clean them. Like
That's
I
how
got,
my
I
mom
got
was too.
babied.
Yeah, she
But-
was like, "Do you want food?
You
Do need
lucky
water?"
motherfucker.
Yeah, it was great for the first 3 days, but then I started going insane.
Yeah.
Charlie was. I don't remember exactly, but he was texting me some very interesting shit.
Yeah, there's videos. I mean, this is when I was chronically smoking weed as well. So I was smoking weed during this whole time, and there's just some videos of me stoned as fuck in my room
no.
on COVID, fucking like sending videos to Trevor. Just like I watched all of Kickin' It on Disney XD, the 2 seasons of Kickin' It.
Hell
Yeah.
And I had
There's 3 seasons of
I
Kickin' It.
the 3. I don't know. I watched the first 2 because the third one sucks.
Yeah, third one does suck. Third
And
one's when they get rid of
I had
Olivia
this
Holt.
whole
Yeah.
like 2-minute
I'm out.
rant video I sent to Trevor about talking about how Milton was the best character on the show,
And they just replaced him.
And they just replaced him, and they just got rid of him after
just got
season
rid of
1 or
him.
2. He was just gone.
4 seasons.
4 seasons. Okay, so season 4 sucks. 3 is all right, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but
It's been a long
yeah,
time.
I had this whole like 2-minute rant about Milton, the
Milton.
the red-haired nerdy kid.
I know. What
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Wait, were you like sick though? Like sick?
So I was asymptomatic.
You were lucky.
I
then.
was
Yeah.
positive,
You got
but
lucky.
I felt completely fine.
I was were
Really?
you miserable?
Yeah, I
Holy
got so
shit.
when I got
So-
it, it was when a new strain came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I got
Oh,
the new
the
fucking strain, and I was
19B
home
or
alone.
whatever they call
My
it.
parents
Was it
were-
Delta?
I don't remember what
Oh,
strain
yeah.
it was, but like I never really got tested for it. But I keep saying I got it because I've never felt that sick in my life. Never.
Yeah, and it was
Like,
during that time.
It was during that time I was home alone. My parents and my sister were in Arizona for 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
3 weeks.
So it was
and I
just
got
you.
it the day after they left. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sitting in bed for 2.5 weeks straight, dripping sweat, but
Ugh.
freezing cold.
Dude.
Throwing my guts up and
Did you lose your smell and taste?
I lost my taste. I never lost my smell.
Really?
But
I
I
lost
lost
them
my
both.
taste, and then I mean, it was horrid.
Dude, farts didn't smell right for like a year. I'm not trying. Like it's funny, haha. I'm not even kidding.
I don't doubt it. I
Farts
don't doubt
smell
it.
different, and they smell normal now. Like before though, like they had like this weird like bacony, but not good
Little
bacon.
tang.
Yeah, like it was like super weird. And my dad had COVID before, and we both had that problem where our farts smelled weird. So
I-
we'd like fart. Hold up. We'd like hold up,
He's got to talk about his farts.
dude. No, me and my dad would fart, and we'd be like, "You smell that?"
Oh,
It's like- it's
I
like,
think
yeah.
someone made popcorn. That's what my
And my mom was
7-year-old
like, "You
brother
guys are
does.
sick in the head," and we're like,
Yeah.
"Look who didn't have COVID. Look who's
Yeah.
the minority
So-
here." Oh yeah.
I will say Trevor's family kind of got like we don't want people to get COVID, but Trevor's family kind of got COVID at the perfect time. My parents were on a 2.5 week vacation in Florida, and I had a party at my house. I had like 5 or 6 people over. It's not really a party, a get together. And
No, there was more than that.
No, it wasn't that many.
Was it?
people.
Was
It
it?
was like that many people. And that night while we were there, Trevor gets a text from his mom. I have COVID, or your brother and sister have COVID, or whatever.
No, my brother and sister never got COVID.
Okay, well, his
But
family got COVID.
yeah.
His house was infected.
My mom, my
And
dad.
I'm like, well, dude, my parents are gone for 2.5 weeks.
Well, you said that, but like I was freaking out that I might have COVID.
We have a whole house to ourselves, and you were freaking out, and I was like, okay. So the next morning, me and Trevor drove to the rapid testing site, the place that
At
in
like
Federal
8
Way,
a.m..
at like 8 a.m. to get him tested to get like 15-minute results or whatever, and he tested negative. I'm like, bet, fucking frat house for 2 weeks. And it was a great time, but towards the end, me and Trevor started beefing. I was like, clean your fucking dishes. Don't
No,
leave
okay.
them in the fucking sink.
Okay, so the biggest thing, so I had to leave halfway through that because I had a trip with Jason, and we had to go to across the fucking state. It was
Atlantic? Oh,
no, the state.
sorry.
It's for an RC convention, and I come back, and yeah, there's dishes, and I'm like, oh, there's dishes, and then yeah, me and Charlie got what?
Does RC mean remote control?
Yes.
RC
Yeah.
does mean
Okay.
remote control,
Just
yes.
want to make sure. Sorry.
And so we were like, I remember, like, we were like yelling at each other. You were like, you didn't do the dishes. And I'm like, I haven't been here for 4 fucking days. And you're like, well, you should fucking clean them. I know your dishes are like, we were like at each other's throat.
Ooh.
But
It was great.
I'm surprised the guys at my house we're not like that right now. It's gonna become like that.
it's because
It's
and
maturity.
Yeah.
Part of it's maturity, but I will say like you guys you're all my best friends. You're my closest people. Specifically the 3 people at this table here.
Yeah.
But Trevor, he is my brother.
Yeah.
Trevor.
It's a different relationship.
Me and Trevor, we argue
We
all the
argue
time,
all the time.
like brothers, and then we make up 5
Yeah.
minutes
Dude,
later.
people, like, when, I think Solomon was there one time, like, we were getting at each other. I don't remember what, but I remember, like, me and you were, like, getting pissed at each other.
Yeah.
And then, like, 2 minutes later, we're like, how you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny to see your friends do that though.
Yeah,
It's like they've been around each other for too long, or like there was an all-nighter or whatever, and like your 12th birthday. I'm just using it as a hypothetical,
No, yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
because I wasn't there.
None of you
But
guys
there's like 6 guys, and they all pull an all-nighter, and there's like one chill person, and everyone else is just like mad and yelling at each other.
getting at each
Yeah.
other's throats.
Jonah, put your dick away! Stop jerking off in my mom's bathroom! Knock it off!
That sounds a little personal.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened.
Oh wait, and it's actually fucking him. Fucking JP.
But yeah, no, that was JP Crawford,
yeah.
giant penis Crawford.
Giant penis
Giant starts
Crawford.
with a G.
I know. Oh yeah, no. When I got
So speaking of, is it GIF or GIF?
It's GIF. It's GIF.
because
Okay,
it
I'm
stands
glad
for
we're all-
Always fucking GIF.
I'm glad we're in agreement.
It stands
here.
for graphic something something. And
Which is
if graphic
graphic.
is pronounced.
I'm
It's
just
not
saying,
graphic.
For motherfuckers that say it's Jif, there's a peanut butter brand, JIF, and everyone says it's Jif.
Yep.
What? So you look at it and you say, "Oh, look at the GIF peanut butter." I love
Yeah.
GIF. Do you say GIF?
Yeah, it's GIF.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you guys say Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces.
Okay.
Reese's Passes.
Do you say were you looking for a Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, I was looking
motherfucker?
for Reese's Pieces. 'Cause I understand to some degree because it does rhyme, but it doesn't make any sense because
No.
Reese's Pieces rhymes too.
Yeah.
But like,
So just
the
say it
only-
right.
The only rebuttal that I've heard to that is, "Oh yeah, Reese's Pieces sounds cooler." It's like, no, it doesn't.
Sounds
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's like this was
Sound like an
forever ago.
Amish person.
But my dad
Reese's
said
Pieces?
that.
No offense to any Amish listening.
They
to
can't even
this.
listen to us. Who cares?
Yeah.
True. So my dad used when he was a little bit lower in his company, he working with the other
When
crew
he was
guys.
a fucking peasant.
No, not that. But
was like
when he was
Trevor.
when he was working with the other crew guys at his company, they'd get Chipotle for like all the crews and like have like a Chipotle lunch. And one of his coworkers would always be like he called it Chipotle, like unironically
One
called
of
it
those
Chipotle.
people.
Yeah.
I like that. I dig that.
You dig Chipotle?
I'll say it as a joke. I'll say it as a joke.
No, yeah, no,
I'm
no.
joking.
Can I
get that?
But he
I-
unironically called it Chipotle.
I do think that's funny.
It is
Because-
funny.
and I'm not saying like I would call it Chipotle, but I do think it's funny when you see like a 65-year-old man. and
Yeah.
you're like,
Where's my Chipotle?
Chipotle. Yeah,
Chipotle's the best thing
My-
out there.
I want KFC.
My grandpa, he
Chips.
pronounces wash with an R, so he'll say
Warsh.
Washington
Yeah.
or washing machine.
Really?
Yeah, and he
Interesting.
doesn't even realize it. Like we're all like, it's washing machine. He's like washing machine.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's I forget exactly where he's from, but it's I think it's the southeastish area.
Okay.
I think
okay.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
over
No,
there.
it is because that's my grandpa is from. He's more from the south, and he says Washington sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of Kansas area.
It's he was from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Okay.
That makes
So,
sense. It's
yeah.
around the same area.
Yeah, it's more of the Midwest, but it's far enough away that it doesn't matter, and he's just like.
Do you know
"Yeah,
what's
I grew
crazy
up
is
in the
that
South."
like, do we have an accent? Do we sound weird to people?
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
I mean, like,
100%.
talking
I don't
like a British person.
I'm talking about like
Boy, you motherfucker!
well, at least ask you.
I'm talking about like in the country, like it's
Yeah.
just crazy. Like
I
people
mean-
like Florida like hear us talk and they're like, "Why'd you
Oh,
say?"
Michigan
oh,
and like people from there, they definitely think we talk weird.
Yeah,
That-
when they're the ones that talk.
Yeah.
because we sound normal.
That BBW, she was stationed here. She's from Texas, and she's like, you people talk so weird. It was like one of the things she brought up. We were talking about going somewhere in Federal Way, and she's like you say Federal Way, I would say Federal Way. Like I'd pronounce
Yeah.
it.
Well, I say
That's-
Federal Way.
That's
I say Federal Way. I mix it.
weirdo.
Yeah, call me weird, but
A loser.
I
No,
don't pronounce
like-
the whole thing.
like when it comes to Yakima, like I'll call it Yakima, I'll call it Yakima. Like,
Yakima.
it's
As,
Yakima.
as someone who lived there for 2 years, it's Yakima.
It's Yakima.
It's Yakima.
It's Yakima.
It's Yakima.
It's Yakima.
Yakima.
I'll die on that hill.
I think I say
Yakima.
Yakima, but I know it's Yakima.
Yeah.
But it's just easier to say Yakima.
I don't give a fuck.
Trevor, what's your
That's it. We all went silent for like 2 seconds.
fuck.
I was expecting you guys to say something, and then I was like really scared because nobody said anything back.
I just stared at you.
Everybody waited for the big reveal, and there was nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
The,
You disappointed us.
the vibes are completely different in this room.
They're
compared
completely
to-
It is,
different.
yeah. It feels more laid back.
Yeah.
It
feels a lot more laid
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can look around and I see the real man.
I sometimes feel like I wow. Definitely am. Feel like I'm having a seizure because this damn light above me is like a strobe light.
Yeah,
Oh, I just looked
yeah.
right. Is that Jupiter?
That's
Isn't
the sphere.
That's the sphere.
That's-
That is the sphere. It's
that
made of wood.
Fucking Jupiter.
It's
Hold
made
on.
of
no,
wood.
that-
It's completely made of
That is-
wood.
Solomon. That is the sphere.
That is the sphere.
Oh
You can't tell me that looks like Jupiter.
no,
me
it's
see.
it's the sphere.
The sphere.
That's.
It does look like Jupiter.
Gosh.
I thought it was Jupiter at first. I thought Charlie was fucking with me.
Oh, God.
But that is the sphere. Solomon just threw it up in the
Wait,
air.
Does your dad have a lathe?
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Did he make this? No way! That is awesome.
This is the part of the podcast where we just start grabbing Charlie's dad's shit and being like, "Whoa!"
I have a story that
Time to
pertains-
relax
It
and have a
looks
beer.
like fucking Jupiter.
It does. It does.
Sorry. Time to have a relax and a beer. What?
Okay, retard.
Time to relax and have a beer. It's like no, it's like something that a British person would say. Oh, time to have a relax and a beer.
No, they say, "Let's go to the pub and have a pint." That's what it'd be like.
Have you guys seen the video of the Zinmas lights that people have been posting?
Zinmas
The
lights,
what? What the fuck
guys-
did you just say?
lights?
Do you guys know
No,
about
I don't.
You haven't seen those?
Osama Bin Laden?
What?
They're just Christmas lights, but people are taking their Zin.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
covering the
Yeah.
lights with Zin canisters.
Mhm.
A
I've
whole
seen
string
those.
of lights.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
glorify how much nicotine we put in our body. I hate like people are like, look at my wall decorations, and it's
Hey.
like thousands of vapes that they put
That-
in like a mural. I'm like,
that-
that's not good.
That being said, Zin is the healthiest way to consume nicotine.
Zin is the healthiest
It
way.
is.
I hate it though.
Yeah. I prefer direct injection into my veins.
I like it when he put
Solomon
it up the
does
rectum.
heroin.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the rectal application of nicotine is quite intense.
The rectal
That's
application
like
of
motherfuckers
anything.
butt chugging beer.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
That shit, I've never done it, but I've heard that shit gets you drunk fast.
Does it really?
That's crazy.
I've heard like one beer will fucking set you off your ass. Because it's going in your ass.
Hey, bring it here. Anyway, that was good.
That was good.
That was a well-deserved.
Yeah. Oh, is that a grass seed spreader?
It is indeed.
Very nice. Is that a bike?
It is
Is that
indeed.
is that
Dude,
another bike?
What the fuck, man?
Let's just start looking around the room and find things
I
to talk
know.
about.
I am
I
kinda-
is
spy
that
with
your
my
family?
little eye.
Is that
That is a group of men that I know.
Yeah.
My dad and his friends and some family, I think. I'm in the tree. I'm in the tree in that picture.
are those growlers?
Yeah, they are.
What?
From
Is that-
from Phil's Growlers
Is
here
that
in town.
is
I don't even think that it's
is that-
Okay, crazy
placed
segue.
anymore.
There is this. I don't know if you guys
Aladdin.
heard of this. There was this. What? What was that?
Aladdin?
I said segue.
I know. I
Fine
said
carpet
a ladder.
ride.
I just wanted to see how far I could throw you off track.
Pretty far. There was a show I used to watch. I started watching it again. It's called Siberia. You guys ever heard of that?
No.
No.
I know the country.
Yeah, so pretty much it was. So I watched it when I was a kid. I didn't realize that it's a spoof reality show. So it starts out as a normal reality show, and it's like all these people, they're supposed to survive them against the elements. It's like a spoof off like Survivor or like Naked and Afraid.
Survivor sucks.
Survivor does suck.
Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
No,
Survivor does
that's
suck.
completely okay.
I'll shut up from it.
And like as the show goes on, it gets like crazier and crazier. Like some of the crew start dying, some of the people start like dying. You know, there's like this weird monster going around. Like it reminded me a lot of Lost, which I love Lost. I don't know if you guys know that. I've preached it. That's also what I watched during COVID.
Mhm.
Like when I actually
Yeah,
had
I
COVID,
know.
was Lost.
You tried so hard to get me to watch it.
So hard.
It'll
And
never
I
happen.
don't blame you because fuck that show. But I love that show. But it was like that. And I was really curious on what happened with it. It got canceled. And let me tell you, the last episode is them finding out that they're like, the fucking crew's a part of everything. And they're like, oh my God, I can't wait for season 2. And then they just canceled the show
Yeah.
because it was too ahead of its time. It was
Yeah.
too ahead of its time. Because
Yeah.
honestly, I watch it now and I'm like, wow,
And now we have shows like
that are way behind.
yeah, now we have shows like Young Sheldon.
Every
Hey, Young Sheldon's finally. Can we get a cheer? Can
No,
we get a
let's
cheer?
not get a cheer. We need a metal pipe because it's finally ending. Thank God.
Yeah,
Should have
thank
never
fucking
started.
God.
You should have never started. I was gonna give us a cheer because
Hey,
it's finally
I
over.
almost
I will
beat the
say
shit out of someone in
current
middle school
shows like
because they said-
I love Rick and Morty, but it's all just fucking shit humor.
No,
And
yeah, it is.
It's terrible humor, but that's what makes it so funny.
That being said, talking about shows from your childhood reminded me, I think the worst event that ever happened when I was a kid was, so every morning I'd wake up a half an hour early for school, so while I ate breakfast, I could watch the Bakugan show. It was on at 6:30 every morning, or 7 or something
I
like
did
that.
watch back.
It was 7. It
Every
was 7.
morning I watched an episode of that show before school, and then they changed it. They put it an hour later, so I couldn't watch it before school, and that was like the world ending
Yeah.
for me.
You
to
couldn't-
my
your little
fourth,
mind
third grader
couldn't
brain,
comprehend
I was just like-
a life without Bakugan.
I was like, what am I supposed to watch in the morning now?
You know what
I
I
have to go
watched?
back to SpongeBob.
Would you watch?
Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh my
It's a great show.
God.
Sweet Life
That
on
is
Deck.
a goated show. Like
That
that
show is goated.
show-
I
Show.
had every single season, every single episode recorded.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Every
Oh my
single-
God!
I just
record,
rewatched them.
dude. Recorded. Oh.
You must be
Good old
rich.
times.
Why not just use Disney Plus?
What?
It's on Disney Plus. Why not just use Disney Plus?
This was in like middle
Oh,
school.
okay.
We're talking
okay,
about, like,
okay.
2012,
I thought you were saying you
2011.
currently have them recorded.
No.
No. We're in the future now, guys. The
Yeah.
future is now, old man. Did you like On Demand? You guys remember On Demand?
Yeah.
Yeah, On
I do
Demand was
remember that, yeah.
awesome.
On Demand was so insane.
You know the only things that are still on my recording box to this day on my parents'
Super
recording.
Bowl 48.
Yes.
Yes.
Super
Yep.
Bowl 48.
Yes,
that's
really?
still on-
Super
that's
Bowl
same.
48.
That's still on mine.
It's saved on my recording
Yep.
box
Yep.
Why?
I still have
because it's the one
Why-
that we got.
You did not
That's
just
fair.
ask that.
It's the one that we got.
That's fair. I didn't. I
And
know. I know.
the
I know. I
Seahawks
just.
destroyed.
Okay, that's fair.
For any football fan that isn't from Washington, that was a horrible Super Bowl. That was one of
That was
the
the best
worst
Super Bowl
Super
ever.
Bowls in history. But if you're from Washington, that is the greatest Super Bowl. of all
What,
time.
that was fifth
'Cause
grade?
From the start, that game was over.
yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
There
that
was
was
no
that was the year the
competition.
Seahawks came to my middle,
It was
my elementary
it
school.
was 2013.
Really? Mhm.
So that's what that's 10 years ago. That's a decade.
Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah,
fucking
it's been a
decade.
decade.
The worst Super Bowl I've seen is Super Bowl.
Don't say 52.
Is it 52?
Is it the one against the Eagles?
No, mine's the one against the Rams.
Rams Bengals or
Rams Patriots.
Rams Patriots.
Rams-
Oh, yeah,
when
you're
it
a
was
Patriots fan. That's
Finished
right.
13-3.
That one sucked.
that was a horrible
I was
Super Bowl.
so
awful game.
fucking pissed, dude. It was a really good defensive game,
Yeah.
but like,
That's not
Nobody
what people
wants
want.
to
That's
watch
not
a-
what-
in the Super
Nobody
mean, that's
wants
not what
to
I
watch
wanna
two good
watch.
defenses in the Super Bowl. They
which
wanna
also,
watch
by the
one good
way,
defense.
speaking of really good defenses, I'm gonna get into my Patriots talk. Bill Belichick might get fired by the end of the season. Probably is gonna
Yeah.
get fired at the end of the season.
I heard
Speaking of, Brandon Staley got fired yesterday.
Brendan Staley did get
today.
fired.
He got fired today. This
Today,
morning. I
this
was
morning,
waiting for it.
okay.
I almost burst into tears.
It should have
And
happened
it was mostly
a year
from
ago.
it was mostly from sleep deprivation.
Should have happened from 2 years ago.
But I was so happy I almost cried. And I'm not
Losing
even a Chargers fan.
63 to
All
losing-
13 Chargers fans
losing
are really
63 to 21 against the fucking Las Vegas Raiders, who have Aiden O'Connell starting,
and who
That's
put
it,
up
baby.
okay.
0 points
That is
4 days
not
ago.
okay.
Yeah.
4 days ago, they put up 0 points.
Granted, I understand
5
Justin
days.
Herbert's out. I understand Keenan Allen is out, but that doesn't account for your defense that has Joey Bosa,
Khalil Herbert.
yeah, Khalil. No,
Khalil Mack.
Khalil
Mack.
Mack. My
Herbert
bad.
is the running back
Yeah,
for the
my
Bears.
bad.
like your defense.
J.C.
fucking-
Jackson? No, J.C.
no,
Jackson's on
he's
the-
not. He's on the Patriots.
They
again.
are paying him
Oh, yeah,
$24
he's back.
million.
Their
though.
fucking their
He's not on the
safety,
team.
Derwin James, right?
Yeah, Derwin
Yeah,
James. Yeah.
like that defense should not be putting up 63 or getting
Dude.
63 put up on.
Nope. Here's
The-
the thing, though. Derwin James overrated as hell.
Oh, for sure.
Khalil Mack, he's actually pretty good for his age. He's pretty good. He got
pretty
drafted in
good.
2014. This is his 9th year in the league. He's like 30 something.
And he's
like
still
31.
doing pretty
And he's
good.
still pretty damn good.
It helps
I
when
do
you have
like
Joey
him.
Bosa.
Joey
Jumping
Bosa
on
is
the side
also
there.
very good. Everyone else on the defense,
Kind of mid.
But
kinda made,
still,
kinda trash.
letting that offense put 63 on you, and only one of those scores was Devontae Adams. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
yeah.
It was like
And-
random people.
And they had Josh Jacobs out. They
Josh
had-
Jacobs was out.
They had Zamir White, if I remember right.
They
That
did,
was
yep.
the running back.
There was no. They were running through 2 or 3 motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
They were getting shared snaps,
The-
and all of them were
After
popping
the
off.
game, Brandon Staley said, like to defend himself,
Oh yeah.
he said, those kind of games just happen.
Dude, you let the Raiders offense put up almost as much as the Dolphins put up against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Which the Broncos are now almost top of the AFC
West.
West.
West, yeah.
AFC East. is-
Colorado.
Yeah. That's central, but whatever.
But it's
Yeah.
it's like the most Western AFC team.
It really
besides like
is.
the fucking Raiders.
But like, and also he got
Raiders and
he got
Chargers.
asked when he was in an interview. He's like, "Do you think that you should be
Seahawks
the
used to
head
be in the
coach?
NFC West.
Do you think that you should be the head coach next season?" And he said, or no, he's like, "Do you think you're gonna be the head coach tomorrow? Like, do you think he's fired?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Honestly, I don't know." And he's like, "Do you think you should be the head coach?" And he was like, "Honestly, I think I put like so much
Yeah.
time into this team."
And he
blah
just
blah
goes,
blah.
yes.
Yeah.
whenever
And
I
then
hear his
12
name, the
hours
only
later.
thing the only thing I can think of is the picture of him doing fucking yoga on the
Yeah.
Dude,
sideline.
him going.
Oh,
And his
my
fucking
gosh,
yeah, his fucking
I
ass
sh- I-
is just up in the air, like
He did
begging
that.
to be fucked.
On national television,
Yeah. Do you
where
know what?
everybody can see.
Man, do you know what bothers me about the Chargers? And I'll keep this brief, but so they fired
That they only have 13 fans.
This is true. This is true.
So they fired their head coach, obviously. Good
And their
for them.
GM.
They fired their GM. Good
Which was
for them.
crazy. Yeah.
Which it makes a lot of sense
No,
because
it
the
does.
GM was making a lot of the calls. Here's what doesn't make sense to me is nobody's going to want either of those jobs because they're like 44-45 million dollars over the cap for next year.
Yeah.
You know who is gonna want that job?
Not Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
No, he's not going to want it.
He's not gonna want it.
And the Chargers, if the Chargers owner are smart, they won't give it to him either. They'll let him right off into the sunset.
I'm gonna get off the sports talk real quick.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
F1, baby. Oh, sorry.
Fortnite
Yeah.
has been crazy the past 2 weeks.
I
We've
bought
got-
all of the fucking Ninja Turtles, and nobody has played with me since I bought them yesterday.
So,
Well,
I was
on all day today, baby.
I'm more specifically.
I was on all day today.
Fuck,
I'm more
dude.
specifically
I got
talking
home
about
and
the
I
new
tried to play.
new game modes that they've added. I think since our last post,
We've played a lot more of them.
We've gotten Fortnite Lego, we've gotten Fortnite Festival, we've gotten Rocket Racing.
Fortnite
D-Day?
Festival, baby.
I understand
What?
you don't
D-Day?
like Rocket Racing so much,
D-Day.
Yeah.
D-Day was insane.
I love
you didn't
Rocket
play
Racing.
D-Day with us.
and I am starting to get so good at Fortnite Festival.
Dude,
I love it.
Fortnite
I do love
Festival
I
is so
love
much
Fortnite
fun.
Festival.
Yeah.
IGN gave Fortnite Festival a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
The fuck?
What?
And that is
I think you're
because
gonna say 4 to 5.
dude, no,
absurd.
4 out of 10 because it is a the songs are overpriced. The songs are $5. It's a free to play game.
And
If I have to pay
you can
and-
play the songs regardless. You get
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
featured songs every day.
You get them in rotate. So
You
even
get
if you don't
new
have to
content
buy those,
every
it's just
day.
if you love that song, you can buy it. You can buy it. Good job. They said that it was good, but just not good enough. It just doesn't feel like it's the same kind of energy.
No.
It is made by the exact same developer
Just
as Rock
wait
Band.
until they implement.
Oh, I hate that one.
And wait until
what?
they implement.
The Fortnite one you're talking about.
The festival?
The festival.
You
I
hate it?
I hate it.
Oh, we love it.
I hate
We
it.
love it.
I really
wait,
like it.
wait until they implement the actual
The actual
guitar
con-
and the
dude.
drums and shit. You're actually gonna be able to do that shit.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah.
You'll sit there with your guitar. You'll load up in a match, and you'll fucking just.
Okay, that's when I'll play it. That's when I'll play it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so
Yeah.
excited.
See,
for
so I agreed with you when I first started. The controls just fucked with
Dude,
me.
my
I did
dyslexia
not,
just
Yeah.
I did
fucks
not
with
get
me.
it.
Have
but
you
I'm
changed
starting
your
to.
binding on it?
I'm starting to pick it up. I'm starting to get really good at it.
I
I
have
switched,
my- I
I
have
switched
mine
to
on-
hard.
You switch
to today.
Hard is so much fun.
It is fun. And
So
it's
much-
fucking. It's
It's hard.
difficult.
It's hard. Like, and that's also they said it was way too easy.
Cap.
They said it was way too easy, and they said
Cap.
just not good enough. And it's like no,
It's hard.
that shit gets hard when you get to like the drum solos or the bass line and I. Fuck
Or the vocals and I.
the vocal, everything
Towards
in
the
I.
end and like the last. Yeah, no, pretty much everything.
Everything in I is
Even
like-
bass was kind of difficult.
Bass was difficult because you have that bass solo
Yeah.
right next to the drum solo at the
Yeah.
end.
I'm gonna bring it up because it's currently what's popping on the internet right now. It's not Fortnite Festival. It's Fortnite Lego. Lego is going crazy.
Lego is
right
going
now.
crazy.
And
it's
social media.
It's cool.
It's
Solid
We
for a day.
so
Two.
I personally I haven't super enjoyed it, but I've seen some of the videos on the internet and whatnot, and it is so expansive. It's
Mm-hmm.
It
I saw
really
someone make a
is.
whole ass weed farm
Yeah.
in fucking Fortnite Lego.
I saw somebody
them
make a
an
teleporter.
elevator.
I've seen a Millennium Falcon. Like
Holy shit! yeah,
it's
wow.
super. Like if you are willing to put the time in, it's crazy what you can actually do.
They
You-
actually at first I thought it was very bare bones.
And it is.
It
to
is,
some
but when
degree.
it comes to the building part
Yeah.
of it, it is so up to your imagination, which is what Lego should be.
Yeah.
Up to your imagination. I just wish there was more of the survival, base building, like that kind of element to it. Because that's what I like about Minecraft. Like you have that, like
Yeah.
you have a lot of systems. You can do a
can-
lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
You can get armor, so
You
you,
can
don't
get
Yeah.
fucking
armor.
get
You can go to
one-shotted
different
by half the enemies.
dimensions.
I've seen most people enjoying on the internet just enjoying the creative mode, the sandbox mode.
Yeah.
Because I will say the survival mode is very grindy.
It
It's
is.
Very
just
grindy.
it's just upgrade your village to the next level. Upgrade your village.
Which
to the next level,
exactly. I
upgrade
wish
your
they had
village
more
the
to
next
that. I
level.
wish
That's
they
it.
had more to that village. Like
Yeah, and I
I mean,
did,
it
read
forces you to do everything. Because like at first it's just like wood and fucking granite shit that you can get easily, and then it's like forcing you to go to the caves, and then forcing you to go into the mountains and the snowy area and shit. But I don't know.
I did
That's
read
just
that
too
they
grindy.
were planning, or they are planning on adding a lot more features into the game to make it like a steering wheel, so you can have like a little car thing, so you can actually get around. So it doesn't take you fucking 8 years to get it from one corner of the map to the
Yeah,
other.
the map is way too big for
It is
traversal
20
right now.
times the size of the Fortnite map.
Yeah,
Battle Royale map.
Battle
You can't
Royale.
just say Fortnite map now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's a
what
good
bothers
point.
me about it is loading into a game that you know is Lego, and then just seeing all the Fortnite graphics for pretty much everything. Like that bothers me a little
Like
bit.
the trees are Fortnite,
The trees,
the rocks are Fortnite, but then you build
the
a
sticks.
Lego
But
set.
then you
in
build,
it.
and you can obviously see the bricks. You are a minifigure.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like, it just-
I get also why they did that, just because.
I don't.
Well,
Okay,
no,
no, sorry.
I get it in a
It's
technical
easier.
standpoint.
Yeah,
in a
it's a lot
technical
easier.
standpoint.
It doesn't take as much processing to just take what you already have.
And with
build
how
it.
many worlds that they have, because those are servers. Those are servers we're
Yeah.
playing on. Those are individual servers for yourself, for other people. Like, they got to think about that. So the whole, and now they have multiple game modes with other people on other servers playing a fucking racing game, a battle royale game, and a fucking rock band game, and now a survival game. Like, what?
And
what?
D-Day?
And D-Day. And the whole creative, like what Epic is doing is honestly so astonishing.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
it's
next
crazy.
level.
It is next level. That
Fortnite
is a next gen
becoming-
game.
It is becoming a launcher, not even just
No,
a
yeah.
video
Like
game.
if I think of one
It's-
true
it's
next
awesome.
gen game, that is it. Just because of how expansive it is.
Did you guys ever have to use? It was a website or a program called Scratch in like middle school.
That sounds
was
very
that
And it
what you,
was-
like
I
coded?
believe
It
so.
was
You
it
coded,
was like a
little
very
stupid
basic
games.
coding. So
Yeah.
it was all coded so that you could just type in whatever you wanted and it would
You
code
could
to
just
some degree.
drag fucking like stickers over,
Yeah,
like
and then you would
if
like
you
drag
click
your
this,
sticker, and it was like
then-
you have to input something, and you would input that in. It almost feels like Scratch, but on a whole different level. Because you can go in like, there's a freaking I don't know if you've played on it yet, Charlie, but I know the three of us have. There's a D-Day map.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
you guys playing
it
it
reenacts
when I was playing
D-Day.
duos.
Like it's
It's
genuine
insane.
D-Day.
There is an O Block Zone Wars.
have you
and it's
seen
literally
the
O-Block.
the Sigma versus Woman?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
and it's insane. There's literal horror maps, and they are terrifying.
Some of them. Some of them are.
Some of them.
There was-
The ones that me and Charlie found aren't that scary.
There's a horror map that me and Trevor did where it's just the reason it's horror is because it's dark. It's just a maze in the dark.
Oh.
But me and Trevor, we just
Is it
instead
the
of
forest one?
no, instead of actually going through the maze, he just did the party hips emote while I got super close to him and shined the flashlight on his.
And I was a girl character, don't
Yeah,
worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually the character with the hood and the tomato head.
The tomato
with the
girl.
hood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her ass was going. Dude, I can still imagine it.
Man, all
crazy.
I can think of is my girl Sunstrider.
Sunstrider.
I know you love Sunstrider, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. She's. You know, my
Harley
favorite right
Quinn's
now.
my bitch.
You're a bitch, Charlie.
My favorite right now. I don't even know the skin
You like
name.
playing chess.
I don't even know the name, but the girl character that I always rock.
You've been playing. She's
I'm-
hot.
yeah.
And that's because she's Asian.
Let's all.
Let's just be honest here.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I got everybody's attention on that
Sorry,
one.
I didn't know up until a couple months ago that I genuinely did like. All right, just like any other race, there are
no.
attractive people and unattractive people.
Yes, of course.
The majority of my life, for some reason, I had only seen unattractive Asian women, and then I started meeting attractive Asian women.
Oh, and they're 10s. They're 12s. Hell, I might even say they're 20s, guys. Okay, there's
I
nothing.
hope they're 20, at least.
Hey, amen to that. I broke Solomon's brain.
And I was about to go like that, and you had your left hand out towards me.
I can't. Well, if I go like that, like it's just really awkward for me.
Yeah, and if I go like this, it's really awkward for me too.
That was so bitchy. That was so bitchy.
No,
Wow.
No, it's not as bitchy as the other day when we were all playing, and we kept talking like strategy. This is when I called you a bitch. 'Cause I was getting so frustrated because you were like, we need to get all the medallions. I want all the coins so we
Dude,
can win.
I just want to see a full squad with the medallions. That would be
medallions,
so
yeah. That's
fucking
fair.
cool.
I get
It
what you're
would.
saying, but it's like we load in and it's like this is our rotation. We have to do it to get all the coins.
I'm playing fucking chess,
Playing
motherfucker.
chess.
Yeah,
and
no.
like I will agree, but sometimes it's okay. And
I
I'm
ended
looking
up-
at you now.
I don't play
I'm
checkers.
looking at you. It's
I will
okay to
never
just drop
play
into a Fortnite
checkers.
match and
I
just,
will never
just have a
play
good time.
checkers. Ask me to play checkers again and you die. I don't play checkers.
Play checkers.
We're gonna play Monopoly next.
Monopoly.
Briar has a knife.
How do we play
What,
Monopoly?
dude?
How do we play Monopoly?
Like regular
Dude,
people who
we
play
should
Monopoly.
play Monopoly on the podcast, but not
Can we-
show them
Ooh.
anything of what's
Oh,
happening.
yeah.
I
So
love
stupid.
Monopoly.
Oh, Monopoly's so
That'd be so.
I could play that
stupid.
for hours.
We should
Oh
have a
my
game
gosh.
night where we live stream if we get popular enough.
we live stream. No, it'd be funny if we weren't popular. We were just live streaming.
We just do live
To
stream.
no one.
Yeah. Yeah, and we
It's-
had like we were
it's-
throwing
it's
like a
like-
huge party and playing Monopoly.
It's like
and, like, that
CC.
was it. Yeah.
The
yeah.
person?
Yes. There was a couple
What
weeks
about
ago.
him?
A couple weeks
The live
ago.
streams.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Nobody
yeah.
watches
A
them.
couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, a notification popped up on my Xbox and it was like his username and it was like is streaming Roblox.
No fucking way.
And I was like, what the fuck is wrong?
Okay,
with you?"
I know exactly. It was me
I was so
him,
confused for a second.
and
Yeah.
CC2.
Oh,
What?
I thought it was gonna be Mr. Business.
No,
The only other C I can think of is CJ.
no, it's CK. CK.
Casey.
Casey. Wow, I was using his surname.
Yep.
Casey.
Yep. Got it.
We were
it.
playing
Peter.
Peter. Yes, it was,
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what we called him. It was
It's Peter.
Peter. It was
Yeah.
Peter. We were playing. It was Five Nights at Freddy's co-op. Okay, and we did it.
Speaking of, I got fucking Peter Griffin today in Fortnite.
Oh my
Sorry to
God.
interrupt,
No.
but I got
Okay.
it. I got it.
I plan on doing some grinding this weekend. But no, me, Peter, and CC were playing this co-op Five Nights at Freddy's. It's actually so fucking. We played it as a joke, but it's so terrifying because you can actually walk around, and like the animatronics move. It was. You should have watched it. It was pretty good. It was pretty terrifying.
I will say, we have more viewers on our podcast than he does his streams, and we get like 10.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I do have a YouTube video that has
Like 300K.
it has
You should
Hold up,
you
hold
should
up.
go you should go into that YouTube video and just drop like put Comic Sans text over it that says listen to Piss Pit podcast. So anyone
It's
that
actually not a bad.
clicks on it.
I have a
We'll just-
surprising amount of followers on Twitter too, but I use that specifically for baseball cards.
Shout us out.
No, he's got a business.
No, yeah, for
It is
sure,
no,
for
it
sure.
is 100% a business.
It's like
account.
you still need to get Charlie the commentator to shout us out.
I am trying.
yes.
That
You
is in
just-
the works.
You need to get like one soundbite from one of our podcasts, like one unhinged soundbite, and just say listen to this episode this time. It'll be like 15-20 seconds, and get a no.
Oh, Trevor, you naughty,
You naughty boy.
Oh man. Oh no.
We love you, Charlie, with all our hearts.
Yeah.
We love him.
Speaking, so I haven't had an autistic breakdown in a while, which is really nice. But earlier
12.
today, that used to be a segment, Briar. I know you haven't listened, but it was like an autistic.
Yeah, I know you don't
breakdown,
care
and
about
I'd,
our
like,
podcast.
I
but
like
it's like a
almost
thing
run
we
into
do.
someone at Home Depot, and I just go and walk around them and like,
Holy Bobby Milkers!
holy moly, milkers, and get yelled at by a girl on the street. But oh, nice,
Nice.
What a
save.
save.
Holy shit!
Holy.
Nice.
Wow, we. Zooey
Should I get Riley saying Zooey Mama for a soundbite?
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
That would be kind of
I was sitting at work today, and there was a guy a couple tables
frozen
in front of me.
nose.
Oh, Briar's gonna do vape tricks now.
You can hear the sizzle. Hold up, tell your story. I want to do a vape trick.
So there's this guy a couple tables in front of me, and he has like a really nice gaming laptop. Oh, Briar is blowing O's. He's like a beluga
Holy.
whale. And he was playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Who?
I don't know, some fucking nerd.
Oh my god. Corvette plays Baldur's Gate 3.
What?
And
Yeah.
it was totally so this person just think of a nerd in your head. Imagine the body odor smell.
The
I
neck
don't-
beard
The neck beard.
How
the
far
long
is she?
hair.
Into the game? Shut the fuck up.
The
How
man,
far is she? Into
just started.
the huge
It's
man
alright.
tits. Massive. This guy has milkers on him. They are huge and sagging.
Well, yeah.
I cannot describe to you.
No, the character customization is great.
No. I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
So he's actually playing it, and I'm like kind of sitting there. I was like, oh, this kind of looks entertaining. He goes into the character customization, and I'm like, oh, it'd be really. I was like, oh, it'd be really funny if you like made his character naked, and he has a woman character with the just
Is it Shadowheart?
Just a cock.
Oh no, that's not Shadowheart.
And he is sitting there at work. There are 65 other people sitting around us,
And he goes,
and he is sitting there unashamed with his headset on, and he's just like,
he's playing Baldur's Gate 3 at work.
yeah.
God, that is the life.
And he is,
God,
and
that
it was
guy
a
is
really,
living
it was a
my
really
life.
nice gaming laptop too. I'm not sure what it was, but it was like, it was quick. It had amazing graphics. Like, it was incredible.
Was it Alienware?
I have no idea.
That's the only
Um,
laptop.
They're kind of mid.
I had to take a 2-mile walk from secondhand embarrassment because this guy for like 3 minutes,
So sorry.
this guy for like 3 minutes
a
just
surprise.
examined his woman character's cock and balls.
Bro was just like,
He like was like zooming in and like making sure that everything looked right. And he's like, you could see him like shaking his head, like, yeah.
okay. Just so for
This is
anybody
it.
that knows, you can. There's presets for your dick. You can't go in and. So he was just looking.
He
at
was
it.
just looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which really
He wasn't
made me
editing
upset
it.
because
He was just admiring
yeah.
this woman's
because
cock.
I've gone through the whole like user interface for that with you. Like you kind of showed it
Oh
off
yeah, I forgot
that
about
one
that.
day.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
look at
'cause you-
this.
yeah, you're making like dwarves.
Look at this dwarf.
You're making dwarves
Her tits
with
are out.
massive cocks. It looked just like Trevor.
Hey,
And
the height went somewhere else. No.
Okay.
Yep, it went nowhere else. It just left.
No, he was just like examining this character's cock. for,
There's
like,
some
2-3 minutes.
people's that like their self
They
pride.
get off on it.
Oh
Yeah.
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 What's that like
Okay.
the troll bitch that you meet in the very start?
Zion Williamson.
Whatever her name is, I know that there's a speed run and
Zyrioth.
there's an actual speed run that people are competing in to be the fastest person to get her to suck your dick
Yep.
in the game. It is
Oh,
a
it happens,
actual
buddy.
speed
Wow.
run.
All you gotta do is go, oh, mommy milkers.
You have
Works
to have
every time.
You have to have
Women-
like max and
women love
charisma,
it.
nothing else.
Oh, I got this in the bag.
I don't know. I was talking actually with he's already been on the podcast. Fuck him. With Alex. I was talking with Alex. Because it's now on
no.
Xbox and he's downloading it, he's playing it.
Which one of the 6 Alex? I don't know.
B Brooks.
He
Alex-
did
Alex
say
John
his
Brooks?
He
first
did say it in last name.
He said his middle name
his
too.
full name.
Full legal name.
Um,
Everything
so
but a social
My
security.
social security
We
number
were-
is.
We were talking about how like I love that game. Like I haven't played a lot, but I love the concept. I love what I can do in the game. The biggest thing for me is the combat, not because of the turn based, but because I play D&D. When I play D&D, I care about my character and like how I can support other characters, and they play those characters. When I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, it is a party of 4 people that I have to care about, and I have to figure out, okay, you do this, so you can support this person, and then you have to support this person. You're gonna attack the. Like, it's a fun game, but when it comes to the combat, my pea brain breaks because I'm like, fuck, these are 4 characters that I have to keep alive so I don't ruin their fucking quest lines, that I have to combat each one, make sure all their health is fine, that I have to make sure that they get out.
Sorry, me and Solomon are playing footsies.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
trying to
Like,
stretch
it's
my
just,
legs.
it's a great game. It is such a technical fucking marvel of a game that, like, my pea brain just can't fucking understand it. I can't. And I hate that because I know it's such a good game. Because I literally went to this one house. There was this, I met Auntie Ethel. And Auntie Ethel was at the Druid camp. And you could, like, you know, she's like a sweet talk. She's like, I can help you with your problem.
Is that the camp that I attacked the people and
No.
I ruined our playthrough?
That is not it. Is that when you grab the orb?
Chess, not
No, I
checkers.
I didn't grab an orb. We went into like this camp,
It was
camp
after
that
we
in a
fought the
cave.
goblins, right?
Yeah, and I talked to one of the motherfuckers, one of the NPCs there, and he's like,
Oh
"Who are you?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna fuck your wife."
Yeah.
And
Fucking-
he's like, "What'd you say?" And I was like, "I'm gonna fuck your wife." And
It
he's
was
like,
it was the same place.
don't say. He's like, "Don't say that again, or like, you know, we're gonna go hostile." your wife's mine, motherfucker. And the entire camp, like hundreds of people
Dude.
just started attacking me.
So
and
at the top of
Trevor.
your screen, it'll show you all the characters.
Yeah.
It was across the whole screen.
Hundreds of motherfuckers just started
And mind
attacking
you, so
all
in this
of us.
game, when you're playing with co-op, like you can be off doing. I was doing a quest for us. I was trying to get us some lore,
was
and all of a
talking to
sudden I get
NPCs.
pulled out, and the woman, the nice woman I'm talking to, just pulls out her sword and says, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and I'm like, I get, and we died. I mean, we could.
Trevor's like, what happened? And I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this guy's wife.
This is terrible. But like Auntie Ethel, like you have like this whole quest line where you go and you talk to her. You figure out that she's like a witch and she's a terrible person. And you have to sacrifice one of your eyes. Okay, I had to sacrifice one of my eyes, and it's like that's how technical the game gets. Like you can just walk around, talk to somebody. Now you got a whole fucking quest, and you just lost a foot. Oopsies. Our bad. Like it's honestly like it's such a good. I'm so glad it won Game of the Year. It's such a good game. Like for gaming in a general, like it's a technical marvel, and it should be an indie game as well.
It definitely looks
'Cause
like
it's
an
made
indie
by
game. No disrespect.
No. It's made by an
Individual.
Independent
company. It is an indie game.
It looks but
It's an indie game that won
I don't
Game
know
of the
where I'm
Year,
trying to go with this.
and nobody's calling it an indie game, which is the best respect you can get. That nobody says it's an indie game when it's literally made by I think like 200 people, 100 people I think. Like it's not a big studio at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I love that you're into this.
Yeah.
Um,
You're not as nerdy
well-
as me. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's just not my type of thing. I honestly don't know really what the game is about. We can talk about this later. You can give me a run through, or I could download it and just
That's
play it.
fine.
Are you gonna make me spend fucking $80 on?
I'm
a
not
game
gonna
again,
make you buy the
and
game.
then so
dude.
I have to delete it.
You didn't play
because-
it's D&D. At the end of the day, it's D&D. So if you don't really like D&D, you're not gonna like the game. That's the biggest
If
thing.
we're playing like a strict D&D, but if it's just like us at Mr. Business's house, yelling and screaming and making sex
And
noises, will
it's
be...
definitely different from that. It's not like there's definitely that D&D aspect to it,
Yeah.
but like it's way different from actual D&D. Because actual D&D, you can be like, okay, well, fuck you, this happens. Like the DM can say that.
Yeah, because you have the
creative
you
freedom.
have yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
So I love this conversation, but we are at an hour 21.
We are. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of took over that last
No,
like 10
really-
minutes.
Really quick before we get to the end of this, could we talk about our favorite Christmas movies for a couple minutes?
No.
For sure. No,
No, because we're leading up to the Christmas special, and
Okay.
Yeah, we'll briefly touch on it. We're not going to give an explanation.
We're not gonna give.
We'll go around. We'll go around.
I'm
Okay.
going to start. I'm just
Okay.
Go
I'm just
for
gonna-
it. We're going clockwise.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
There's nothing better.
Nothing better.
That's fair. That's a good movie. It's a solid movie.
National Lampoons.
You know the moose glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they
Yeah.
used that
Yeah,
fucking.
we have those.
They're
You
super
do?
fucking breakable. My dad got one too.
Yeah.
They're
We've
so
had it for
breakable.
like 4 years and they haven't broken yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna get home and they're gonna be shattered.
They're gonna be
though.
shattered. Favorite Christmas movie?
We're going clockwise, dumbass. It's your turn.
He already said.
He said,
I said National Lampoon's. I agreed with
he
Charlie.
Oh
agreed.
my
He agreed.
gosh.
Yeah, your turn. Figure it out.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right. For a Christmas movie, I'm gonna go with Elf.
That's
I
a
really
good one.
enjoy Elf.
That's you
Fantastic
can't argue.
movie.
Can't argue.
Cannot argue with
Cannot
Can't
argue with that.
It's just so funny. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Brian.
I love Elf.
Finish us off, bro.
I'm gonna say Elf too.
Elf?
Yeah.
Elf
There's
2?
an Elf too?
No.
Whoa, I've never heard of
Elf
this.
as well. Elf as well.
He is also going to say Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elf's a good movie.
Yeah.
Any finishing thoughts? Anything anyone want to say?
No.
Follow me on Fortnite. It's Chunky Cheese.
Chunky Cheese 919 is my
919
gamer
is my
tag.
gamer tag.
I'm not going to say what Trevor's nickname is.
For legal
because-
reasons, he can't.
For legal reasons, I made Trevor's nickname something.
That he cannot change.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Oh wow.
I cannot change it.
This is it. This is it.
Yeah. I tried to change his name to Adolf Hitler and it wouldn't let me.
Oh my fucking fuck you.